Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Comic Book Reviews. This time I'm reviewing Bloodaxe and Thunder Strike together. And what this comic's about, obviously Bloodaxe and Thunder Strike. And if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, I'm not sure, but I think Thunder Strike is the human that got, I'm guessing it's Mjolnir, or it might be another mace or something. But he kind of got the powers of Thor, but I don't think he is Thor. So don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. Anyway, what happens is they're fighting off against this guy. What's his name? What is his name? They say his name in here. Seth. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Seth, the serpent god of death. That's who they're fighting. Well, and then before the fight, he gives them a tour of their base, and I'm guessing he's the leader of the Serpent Society. Like I said, not sure, but I think that's what's going on. Anyway, he's giving them the tour, and one of his men stepped in front of him, and he freaking obliterates the poor guy for accidentally bumping into him. This is how much of a douche this guy is. Anyway, they continue their tour, right? If I can get this page to work right. Come on now. And then Bloodaxe has had enough of this. Bloodaxe is tired of this, and he actually attacks Seth. And Seth beats him pretty good, and then Bloodaxe comes into the fight. And it looks like Seth is about to get the upper hand on him, because Seth actually puts a death mark onto Thunder Strike. And after this other character comes in, and she is, what is her name? Stellaris. There's a bunch of Stellaris. There's a bunch of characters I ain't never seen before. So yeah, she comes in and she puts a blast on Seth, and then Seth grabs her, trying to put his mark on her, but her suit is mainly robotic, or that's her body or something. I'm not sure. But then she attacks him, and then Thunder Strike tells her to leave and take Battle Axe with her. That's what's going on in these panels. And then she winds up leaving, and Thunder Strike calls on his mace and does this big attack to the ceiling of the structure of the base that they're in, and the base is underwater. So after this happens, it starts collapsing, and then that's all that happens in this part of it. The next part is Tales of Asgard, and I don't like that much, so I didn't really read that. So I'm just reviewing the little part of what it showed of Bloodaxe and Thunder Strike. But what they showed of Bloodaxe and Thunder Strike in this comic I really liked. It introduced me to new characters that I really ain't never heard of. I knew a little bit about Thunder Strike. I think he's like a human version of Thor somehow or another. If y'all know more about Thunder Strike and Bloodaxe, let me know in the comments below, because I really want to. These characters look kind of cool, and I really want to learn more about them. I think this is the only comic book I have of them, to be honest with you. I'm not real sure. But other than that, that's all that really happened in this comic. As I would rate this comic, probably 8 out of 10. It was a pretty good comic. As always, Rob Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, signing out. Guys, GG's awesome. This has been another episode of Original Line Comments. See y'all next time.